or welcome back to Penny's 2 Cents. It's your girl Penny, and this is my awesome dad,
George.
Today, guys, I did the viral 2-ingredient onion rings, or some people are calling it the crispy onion ring chips with Parmesan cheese and onions, guys, and seasonings. I got a video on how I made this, and then after the video, we'll stay right here because me and Dad's going to taste test these and let you know if you should make them or not. Everybody's making them. They all say they're great. I don't know, but we're going to find out for sure, okay? So please watch on how I put these together and bake them. Okay, guys, today I am making a recipe I come across. Everybody says it's so good, it's so good. Of course, I got to find out, right? It's got numerous names, okay? It's been called the viral 2-ingredient onion rings, okay? I've also seen it called the crunchy onion chips, okay? We're gonna do that today. It's keto, it's also low carb, okay? The 2 ingredients, the main ingredients is shredded Parmesan cheese and onions, guys. That's why they're calling it 2-ingredient onion rings. And then you need some seasonings, whatever your favorite seasonings to season it up. Now, I'm gonna be truthfully honest with you guys. I tried this the other day. I didn't have any parchment paper because everybody's doing it on parchment paper. And I tried it on wax paper. Do not do that, okay? We could not use that video. We couldn't even taste test it because it stuck to the parchment paper, and we were so excited about trying it. So we use wax paper. Don't use the wax paper. Parchment. Use parchment paper. Now, I do believe my non-stick aluminum foil will work, but I'm going to go exactly how everybody else is doing it. So I got parchment paper. Use the parchment paper. I can't stress that enough, okay? That was a bummer the other day. So anyway, you need Parmesan cheese. Get the shredded kind. The shredded kind does the best, okay? Don't use that shaker Parmesan. I call it fake cheese. Don't use that little granulated stuff. Get you some good Parmesan, shredded Parmesan, okay? Or shred your own, okay? Parmesan is going on my cookie sheet, guys. I want to put down a good layer, okay? You don't want it real thick. I'll show you here in a minute. And I don't know if I'm going to use all that. I might save that for something. Let's see. Yeah. How many ounces was this? This was a 10-ounce thing. Okay, guys, I used 3/4 of it. Okay, I'm going to save some of that for who knows what I might want to put some cheese in. I'm notorious for figuring out something, making some sort of little dip and throwing some extra cheese into it. So I'm going to flatten this out a little bit. You don't want it like super thick, but you don't want a bunch of holes in it either. I could have gotten away probably with just half of that, but ours are going to be cheesy. Okay, guys, a thin layer, okay? Pretty much where you can't see the parchment paper, but a thin layer of your Parmesan cheese, excuse me, okay? And I got a couple of white onions here. This is why I think that if this is good, it might be a good way to use up your onions. I got a couple of white onions here. I sliced them by hand. If you have a mandolin, slice them mandolin, but that's how thin I made them, okay? They're like, what, 1/8 of an inch? As close as I could. I am not perfect slicer, but you lay these on top of your cheese here, okay? You want to cover your onion rings, man. Okay, so we love our onions in this house, so I'm hoping this is going to be really, really good. Like I said the other day, we got so bummed because I put it on wax paper, and I mean, it stuck right to it. We couldn't even taste test it, guys. I mean, I couldn't even peel the wax paper off to try to taste test it. I was so sad. move some of these down a little bit so I can use up my onions. Some of them are a little thicker too, so we'll see how those work. Anyway, there we go, guys. Got my onions on there. Now, you want to take some olive oil or sprayed avocado oil, something, you just want to brush the tops of your onions to put your seasonings on so your seasonings stick, okay? I'm just using some good olive oil. And I'm not going crazy, okay? Because there's oils in that cheese. I just want each one of these to have just a little oil on top to hold our seasonings. Let's move that onion down so it's touching. There we go. That's it. All been lubed up a little bit. Okay. Now, like I said, you do whatever seasonings you want. I have this Green Goddess seasoning from Trader Joe's. It's like onions, parsley, black pepper, granulated garlic. It's got a little bit of everything in it. I also do want to do some regular black pepper. So let's do a tiny little bit of regular black pepper on each here. You can spread it around. Touch the cheese. I'm just making sure I do get some on the onions right. And then I'm just going to kind of go a little bit in the middles. There we go. I want to use my Green Goddess. Now this stuff is kind of salty. And Parmesan cheese is kind of salty. So I'm going to try not to go too heavy with this. Now I'm just going to kind of go all the way across. Not too heavy. Because it does get a little salty. Gonna do some garlic powder. I got a question for you guys. Oh, now we love garlic powder, but I was going a little crazy there for a second. I got a question for you guys. When somebody says a 2-ingredient item, does it drive you insane when you see the 2 ingredients, the onions and the Parmesan, and then you start seeing them bring out all the seasonings? Do you consider this an ingredient too? Sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I feel like, okay, I understand what they're saying. 2 ingredients means the onions and the Parmesan. That's the main ingredients, right? And the seasonings is whatever. But I know a lot of people get really upset with that. Okay, I got smoked paprika. Let's get this on here. I think the smoked paprika is going to give it a little smoky taste. You could use regular paprika. You don't have to use paprika at all. I think it's also going to give it some pretty good color. You know what I mean? There we go, guys. That's what they look like. Now the oven has been preheating on 400 degrees. And it's supposed to take around 15 to 18 minutes to bake these. It's going to get pretty toasty, crunchy around the outside. That's what you're looking for. Okay, it might look a little burnt, but it's not, okay? So I'll let you know about how long I go with these. But it's 400 degrees for 15 to 18 minutes. And man, that'll be back to taste test them for you, okay? So stay right here. Okay, guys, you saw how I made them. I wanted to let you know, 400 degrees. I checked them at 15 minutes. It was starting to get brown. So I just left them in there another minute while I got our drinks and stuff like that. So I say anywhere from 15 to 18 minutes. Just kind of keep an eye out on them. But here they are. They look absolutely delicious. It looks like that it is going to release from the parchment paper. In the video, you heard me say, please use parchment paper. Don't use wax paper. We used wax paper the other day. We had to throw them all away. But it looks like it's releasing from this. Okay. So I'm going to cut these with my trusty pizza cutter here. I've had this for a while and I forgot about it. I got this off of Amazon too. It's a rolling pizza cutter. It's got a guard on it. It comes apart to wash. But let me get these, let's get us a couple of these cut off of here. I'm going to cut right down where my onions are. Sounds crunchy. Sounds crunchy. We're going to try one plain or part of one plain. And then we got some sauce to try. So guys, these are gluten-free. They're very keto friendly. They've been called, like I said, so many things. Viral 2-ingredient onion rings, or they've also been called crispy onion chips. There's a whole spiel of different names that people have been calling them, but I'm gonna hand one to Dad and let him try it out here.
Okay.
It's like a big chip. It got nice and brown on the other side. Mmm. Oh wow. Mmm. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I'll eat this whole pan. Oh my goodness. I'm going to tell you what I'm tasting, guys, and this is what's making it for me. The Parmesan, it gets nice and crispy, right? And Parmesan's kind of salty, right? I used white onion. You can use any onion you want. I recommend like a sweet white onion, okay? Because that's the ones I keep in the house. That's the ones I use for everything. I feel like it's versatile. You can use it on a salad. You can put it in your stuff. You can put it on the sandwich, raw, whatever. I just use white onion, period, for that. The onion's got that little sweetness, and you get the saltiness from that Parmesan. I'm really digging it. Let's see what Dad says after he gets his chewed up. I'm digging it. I could eat this whole pan. That's how good these are.
They're very good.
They're tasty, aren't they?
They are tasty.
You like that little sweetness from the onion and that Parmesan salty? They're very tasty, guys. Okay, I'm gonna give you another one here, Day. Let's try it in this.
Okay.
Let's hand this to you. Okay, hold up, yo!
Okay.
You can't dip. There goes the whole onion. Okay. You might as well just keep that. Let's go ahead and keep that. The whole onion came off. I wanted you to... This is what I wanted to do. Dip. Now try. This is that Spaceman... Oh, did I get a hold of it because it will break. Spaceman sent us this dinosaur barbecue hot honey gold. We wanted to try it. How's it with the sauce? Onions are coming off. It's great with the sauce too, guys. You can eat that cheese that's on your plate too, Daddy. It's just cheese. The onion came off of it. My hands are so messy, guys. I have some homemade ranch. It was a packet of ranch, and I had a little Greek yogurt, some sour cream. I think it'd be great with any dip you want. Make these, guys. Make them. Wow. They're so simple but so good. Oh my goodness, I can't. I wish you can all like get a piece of it and try it with us. What do you think about it dipped in this barbecue sauce? That's good too.
Very good.
I want you to try some of my I'm gonna do a dip for you today. I want you to try it with some of my ranch, just on this corner. It's not a whole lot. And see what you think about that. I'm trying to find my next one to eat. That's how good these are, guys. Oh, grab that really quick. Here. Here, babe. Wow. You want more of this stuff? The barbecue?
No, no.
No. Go down a little bit. You gotta go all the way down. There you go. There you go. My hands are wet. Wow. These are really shocking me, okay? I thought they'd probably be okay, right? But it's something about the seasonings, you put one of your favorite seasonings on it. Something about the seasonings, the sweet onion and that crispy, salty Parmesan cheese. Something about that combinations that is really hitting my snack. You know how we have leftover stew, so we ate stew for lunch, right? But after you've had a supper or dinner, whatever, you know what I mean? And you want that snack thing? Wow, these are really good. And they're super simple to throw together. They're really good. I'm not even waiting for Dad on this. For me, for a snack thing, this is a perfect 10. For simplicity, for the taste, I like this little bit of the sweet onion with that seasoning on it, with the salty Parmesan cheese. It's just absolutely delicious. I'm gonna eat another one.
For change.
Yeah.
For change, it gets to you.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm gonna eat another one. You want another one?
Got another
Okay.
one. I like a honey barbecue.
Right here it is. Yeah, I like the ranch. I like both. They're both good. Oh, that honey barbecues, that dinosaur barbecue sauce, that stuff's really good. Hot honey, it's gonna be good on some chicken. I know that much. It'd be good on hot dogs too, I think. And corn dogs. Guys, I think this, like I said, I think this is a great snack. We always buy a bag of onions when we do a grocery shopping trip, right? And like I said, I'm always trying to find different ways to sneak the onions in something because I don't want to waste them, right? I did an onion fritter video. If you haven't seen that, please go back and see that. I think this is a good way to use up your onions. I also think this is a good way to use up your Parmesan cheese. I buy Parmesan cheese for, making certain things. You don't use as much Parmesan cheese because it's salty, right? And I always have a partial bags of it or cups of it or whatever left over. I think this would be great. Just make sure you use the shredded Parmesan cheese. I don't think the shaker Parmesan cheese, the powdered Parmesan cheese, it's not going to crisp up like this. I don't think, but... What score would you give this snack, Dan?
9.5.
9.5? Okay. Definitely very tasty.
They were tasty. You bet. You bet.
Very, very tasty. I'm gonna get this all chewed up, then we can say goodbye to them, okay? Wow. Guys, if you're making this, I'm going to warn you right now, okay? If you're making this to try it out, okay?
I love these,
Yeah.
these advertisers.
Be prepared. If you're making this to try it out, you're sharing it with your husband, your mom, your dad, whatever, or your kids or whatever. Be prepared to fight over the leftovers because that's how good this is. I would say buy extra cheese and more onions because I think you're gonna have to make another whole tray of these because that's how good they are. That's how good they are. Very delicious. I am so glad we tried these. Me and Dad will be fighting over them. It looks like we got like 3 more apiece that we can eat.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, they are very, very good, guys. Very simple. Just remember to use the parchment paper under. I think the non-stick aluminum foil will work just as well. You might have to watch the time though. The aluminum foil might take less time. I don't know, but I recommend the parchment paper because that's what everybody else is using on them, and that works. Wax paper does not. I mean, it stuck to it like super glue when I tried wax paper the other day. Anyway, that is it.
It's pretty good.
Pretty darn good to you too?
Pretty good to me. And they are crunchy and they're very tasty. They're the body. They're everything that
Like a little snack type thing?
snack.
Yeah.
Snack.
Yeah. Snack or appetizer or whatever.
Advertiser.
Yeah, an appetizer. They are very good, guys. So try them out. We recommend them. I am so glad that they are as good as everybody said they were, because I would have been like, what are you guys talking about? You know? But these are really good. Okay, let's let these guys go, Day.
Okay.
Okay, guys. We hope you all have a great lunch, a great dinner, or a great late night snack. But most of all, guys, we hope you have a great day.
A great day and a better tomorrow. And we love you. And God bless you all the way.
Yes, guys, we do love you. And God bless. Come back tomorrow. See what we're eating. See what we're reviewing. See if we like it or not. Until tomorrow, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.